Okay, so we're going to go through a quick hip spine mobility routine. It should take around 8-10 minutes max. Just stick the video on and follow it through, and you'll just hear me talk about sets and reps, and then any key cues to think about while you do each exercise. So we're going to start in the backs, start real nice and gentle, and then work into some dynamic exercises. So begin with flat the back. Legs outstretched, big stretch, and then hug the knee in. You go 5 reps each side on this. Cool. Once you've done that, hug the knee in again, and then roll it across the body. So if it's the left knee, it's the outside of the right arm on the knee. I'm going to roll it across, try and get the knee on the opposite shoulder on the floor. Back to the middle, and then switch sides. Might hear a few cracks. So 3 reps each side of that. To make this a little harder, you can look over at the hand that's outstretched. So we're holding for about 5 to 8 seconds each side. And then back to the middle. I'm going to make that movement dynamic, okay? So I'm going to try and touch the toe with the hand. Just 5 reps. Okay, we're going to stay on our backs, have the knees together, knees and feet together, just letting the hips roll out either side. Nice and slow, trying to keep the shoulders flat on the ground. About 8 to 10 reps each side on this one, try and keep it nice and smooth. Okay, then feet a little wider than the hips. Just let the knees fall in and out. You're not forcing your knees down, you're just letting the weight of your legs bring you down. Doing the same thing, about 8 to 10 reps each side. So if you find this one hard, you can bring your feet together a little bit closer. Okay, once you've done that, I want to hug your knees in and try and make a little bit of an arch in the back. Get a bit of a roll going. Try and keep it nice and smooth. What we don't want is flatten your back like that. Try and keep it nice and smooth. Okay, once you've done that, we're going to try and roll that into a hamstring stretch. So, roll here, and into a hamstring stretch. We'll do 5 reps each side on this one. You're going to take a few seconds on that last rep just to find some tight spaces. the ankle around as well. Make some little circles. And the same on the side. Okay, then we're going to roll onto our hands and knees. So, I'm going to go through some cat camels, getting hands and knees into a square position, making a big arc through the upper back, kind of where your heart rate monitor would be or bra strap. So you're going to push and extend through the hands, and then flex the spine there, looking up. And then same again. Nice 5 slow reps. Try and keep your breathing nice and smooth. Okay, then from that position, I'm going to thread the needle. Okay, so from here, if we take the right hand, we're going to glide it through, like so, and open up and make a big arc, keeping this hand stationary down. So we go 5 slow reps each side. Each rep try and reach through a little bit further. If you've got some good mobility, you can get right down and open this other side up as well. Don't worry if you haven't. While we do this as well, we're trying to keep our hips static. So that's 5 slow reps. One side usually feels a little tighter. Okay, then we're going to try and sit, get the knees a little bit wider, sit down on the heels, crawl the fingers out. I'm just going to hold in this end range position here, so you're going to feel this all through your shoulders and lats. And as you exhale, breathe nice and smoothly. As you exhale, try and crawl your fingers away. So about 3 good breaths. I'm going to crawl to the left. You guys can see that. Now we're going to feel a stretch all through the lats on the right hand side here. Again, same principle, few breaths. If you want to make the stretch a little bit harder, you can thread this hand through. So 3 good breaths. Over to the side. And back to the middle. Okay, from here, we now get into a press up position. Okay, and from this press up position, I'm going to bring this left leg in line with this hand. And what the back leg is going to do is try and keep this back leg straight. Okay, so from this position, you can feel this open up all around your hips, maybe a little bit in the back as well, and the hip flex on the right hand side. So just going to hold in this position. And you can rock in this position and try and find some kind of niggly tight spots. If you can open your knee out as well, and do that. You can also drop the hip down as well. Play around with a few different positions, see where's tight, and switch legs. Hold this position for about 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Okay, then we're going to switch again. And from this position, I'm going to get the elbow into the knee. Try and keep that smooth down to the ankle. And open up, making it up. 5 reps. Again, switch legs. So elbow into the knee, smooth down to the ankle, and making a big arc. Don't worry if you can't get all the way down. Principle is just trying to get that arc so you can open up the thoracic spine as well as around the hips. Really important to get that rotation. Good. Okay. Then we get into a half kneeling position. So in this position, what we want is our hips tucked under, like so. We don't want them out back like that. So we want to get into posterior tilt, not anterior. So the way we do this is try and think about tucking our tailbone underneath. So there, it's quite a subtle movement. From that position, just going to bring the hips forward a little bit so you feel a big stretch down the hip flexors on the right hand side, all through the quads. And we can put hands in front of us, straight up. Hold that position for 10-15 seconds. And that's the middle. Then what we're going to try and do is get on the heel here. Use something to balance if you need to. And we're just going to rock back. So we're going to sit back down. So you get a nice stretch through the hamstrings here. Try to rock nice and slow. So we do 8 rocks. Can't go very far, don't worry. Bring the foot in a little bit closer. Use the floor to support you. Once you've done 8, change sides. Again, making sure that hip's in a good position to begin with. Front, stretch up, bring again the hip a little bit forward if you can still hold that good hip position. That should be enough for most of you. 10 or 15 seconds there. Doing the same thing onto the heel for the hamstring here. Nice and slow, ease into it. We'll do 8 reps. Feel as you tilt your body down, you get a bit more of a neural feeling into the hamstrings. Go easy with it, just build up through the reps. Just 8 slow reps. Okay, once you've done that, I'm going to do last couple of stretches, one for the adductors around the groins and the hips here. So, what you can do is, again, get into the hands and knees, put one leg out to the side, keep this leg straight, and then what we're going to try and do is have a flat back and push the hips behind us, nice and slow, and then let the hips pull forward, and let them fall forward as well. So nice and smooth. You might only be able to get a few inches of range. If you can, that's fine, as long as you're feeling this big stretch around the adductors and groins here. Again, 8 slow reps. You can also the turf as well if you want. Okay, and change sides. Okay, last one. So we're going to get into a little cobra stretch. The hips relax. So a bit of downward dog, pushing away. And then rest back in this position. Letting the hips relax, don't squeeze the glutes. Go 5 reps. Okay. Relax there. Done.